Howdy y'all, this is Rocenous 1028 and welcome back to my Let's Play. I have a couple things I want to do this episode, and one of them is build a cool item from Equivalent Exchange, and then I want to build some of my machines that are going to work with my resources and help me out in my resource department, and eventually hook up to my treasure chests up in the castle above. And I've also dug out this little area here, because I'm going to need that. I'm going to explain what I'm going to use that for later. So let's get started, and we'll actually use the item. Actually make the item from Equivalent Exchange first. And what it is you need 1 diamond and 8 Mobius fuel, and that'll make a Klein star Ein. And that thing is really cool because you put it in here. Let's see, right here. Take this out first. Like that. Alright. And that, see, it takes energy and it stores it in the Klein. So then I can take the Klein out and put it in here. See, that energy's in there, and it'll learn the Klein, and then I can pull whatever I want. So if I want, say, a piece of stone, see, I can take it, and it took one away from the Klein star, and I can actually throw things in this little fire, and it will add them to that. So it's pretty neat. It stores energy for me. It doesn't store much energy, but I can eventually upgrade it. If I get 4 Klein stars, I can put them together to make Klein stars way, and it upgrades all the way up to an Omega, which holds a crazy amount of energy. But I can toss stuff in here, and it won't burn up and store it into my Kleins. I'm just going to leave my Klein star in here for right now, and let it build up some energy inside of it so I can use it for whatever I need. And the next thing we're going to make is some items for the machines I need. This is from Industrial Craft, and the first thing we need to make that's very essential is actually some brass ingots. Clear this out. And you take 4 copper. Actually, you take, sorry, 3 copper, but I'm actually going to use 6 because I need a good amount of this stuff. And then tin in the little bottom, and you get bronze ingots. You're going to need at least 8 of them, and you need to make yourself a wrench right there, and that'll help you work with all your machines from Equivalent Exchange without having to worry about damaging them. It lets you rotate them and access some of their stuff. So the first machine we want to make is actually a generator, and we need to make a machine block for that, I believe. Let me double check. Generator. Yeah, there we go. We need a battery, a machine block, and a furnace. So I have a furnace. We need to make a machine block, which is 8 pieces of refined iron. Now to get refined iron, you just have to put a iron ingot in a furnace, and it will smelt it into refined iron, right there. And a battery is like this. Well, first we need to make copper wiring for a battery. So copper wiring is 3 copper ingots, and I'm going to make a bunch of this, because I know I'm going to need it later. And then we need to insulate that, so we need to put it in next to, oh, that's cool. Yeah, where's my rubber go? I had it around here somewhere. There it is. So you need to put that in next to your rubber. We'll just take it all out for now, because I'm going to need it. And then put your copper cable on top, because the rubber protects the cabling. You can put the cabling down without rubber around it, but if you walk near it and there's energy running through it, it'll electrocute you. I don't feel like getting zapped. So you put the copper cable on top, and you put tin on the sides, oops, and redstone in the middle, and you get a battery. Ta-da! There's 1 battery. Alright, we only need 1 for right now. So we're going to take our refined iron and make a machine block, like that. And then machine block, oops, Alrighty. Now, the next thing we want to make is at least one of our machines. Alright, let's make at least one of our machines. We want to go with macerator first. Oops, not V, C, there we go. Macerator, there we go. And that takes 3 flint, cobblestone, machine block, and an electric circuit. That's pretty neat. 6 pieces of cabling, refined iron, and 2 redstone. That's gonna be that's quite a bit, so let's make that first. So we need the redstone, refined iron, and 6 pieces of copper cabling. Holy moly. There we go, and you make an electronic circuit. So we get, see, we need our machine block. Put that in the middle. And it's 2 cobblestone, 3 flint, 2, 3. And a circuit. Yeah, we get a macerator, nice. So, this is how this is going to work. I'm going to put a, actually let's see, do I have enough to make, what do I need, 6? I'm going to need 6 batteries. I think I need 6 batteries. Alright, let me take a second to figure this out, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, I got all the stuff I need for now. So, we're going to make, we also need an electric furnace, and that's 2 redstone, an iron furnace, and a circuit. I've already made a circuit, so we just need to make an iron furnace, which is 8 iron ingots. Let's see, there we go. There we go. Alright, let me take our iron furnace, put a circuit on the top, redstone on both sides, an electric furnace. Alright, so this is a good start. We have a macerator and an electric furnace. Don't really think, let's see, offhand, oh, you know what, I do know what we need. An extractor, which is, let's see, a machine block, another electric circuit, geez, and 4 tree taps. So, I think I have enough to make one more electric circuit. Redstone. Redstone and, oops, did that backwards, I think. Yep, alright, there we go, cool. Circuit. I need 4 tree taps, and those don't stack, so I'll have to dump some stuff off. Torches, don't need the Mobius fuel. That's good for now. Just gonna move this down here, and we'll snaggle ourselves some wood. And look at that, 12,000 energy in it. Nice. Alright. Put that over there, and we'll, oops, target wood. I'm gonna need, let's see, it costs 5 for a tree tap, so we're gonna need 20 for the 4 tree taps. There we go. Cool. Alright, take that back. Oop, there goes the client there. Put that right back in here again, and just let it soak up some more energy. Alright, so let's make the machine block first. There we go, machine block. And now a tree tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, and dink. There we go. So, alright. Take the tree taps. And the circuit. And there's the machine block. There it is. Did I have that right? I might have that backwards. Hold on. There you go, an extractor. Alright. Those are the 4 fundamental machines for getting ourselves in the way to getting a lot of resources. I'll be adding to it later, or adding more machines. But I believe we can also use, one of the other things we're going to build is called a bat box. And it's 3 batteries, a piece of copper wiring, and 5 pieces of wood. Well, we're short one piece of wood. Well, that's easy enough to fix, isn't it? And instead of doing anything fancy, I think we're just going to throw the cobblestone in there, and is it worth 8, perhaps? But it is. Alright, so we'll throw in a piece of flint. No, just a piece of wood worth. There we go. AMC. There you go, much better. So 5 pieces of wood. We're going to need 3 batteries and 1 piece of copper wiring. Perfect. Alright. So here we go. 3 batteries. 3, and the 1 piece of copper wiring. Ta-da! And a battery box. Alright. Now we can start having some fun with these. So, I am going to need, some more rubber. Take this out. And let's see, I already got the copper on me, so it's 6. 6 gonna be enough? I want to do 12. Gonna need some more wiring. There we go. Put the wire back. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to put the generator, let's see. We will put the generator right. We need the wires to run out the back, so we're gonna need access to our battery box. And we'll have our 3 machines right here. So let's put our 3 machines down first. Let's put, what is this? The electric furnace right there. And this macerator. There we go. This is the extractor, the macerator, and the electric furnace. Each of these, obviously, the electric furnace will smelt stuff, so we put this in, but nothing happens because it actually needs electricity to run. So we're going to put I think we're going to put the battery box right here, so we can see it. If you click that, see it actually has a power level, and you can put batteries in it, and it will charge them, or you can put a fully charged battery in the top, and it will fill this. But this just stores energy. It doesn't actually generate energy, and that is what we need a generator for. We're going to put that right there. There we go. Yeah, that's cool, because we're going to need a piece of wiring. And let's see, wire will go right there. You can see the wire will connect to the battery box. And then we actually want to take our wrench, and let's see if we can do this. Oops. The wrench will break the items. If you try to break that with like with a pickaxe or something, or an axe, because it's made of wood, there's a chance it'll just fall apart into pieces. And you can see when I click on it, you see the dot disappears. The dot, let's see if I can remember this correctly, the dot should be the output. So we're going to have to kind of dig back here. I'm going to make a mess for a second, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can just put all the stuff back. There we go, and that should do a good job here. Let's see, there you go. I think we'll just run it into the back rather than the bottom. No problem, right? So we want to put a wire there, and you can see it connects to the battery box, and a wire right there. Now the wires are in the back. So let's dig his backpack out, grab our dirt, and cover that bad boy up with dirt. There we go. And we'll actually fill in back here for now, because we actually don't need that right yet. There. Now, all we should have to do is, if we did this right, put 1 piece of coal in here. You can see it's doing something. Yeah, and you'll see the battery box is trying to fill up, but it can't quite, because these machines, this little arrow is a little bit of a storage unit inside the machines themselves, and it stores a little bit of energy, but enough to run once or twice. and then once they're full, the battery box will run, so you get stored almost 2,000 energy. The generator is out of fuel. So if we throw, actually let's go get that coal coke. So if we throw 3 pieces of coal coke in there, oop, there we go. You'll see it start to fill up the battery box. And the battery box will hold 40,000 energy, and then it won't hold any more energy dumped into it. It just goes away. So we can upgrade the battery box to something better later, but we'll worry about that later. And the generator has a little bit of a storage too. So now the cool thing is we can take something like the extractor, we can put our rubber in it, and you'll see it starts to work. Now the extractor works kind of slow. You can get build upgrades to upgrade it so it runs faster. But the cool thing about the extractor is if you put this sticky resin in a furnace, it'll smelt it up and give you 1 rubber, and the extractor will give you 3 rubber. That's a nice exchange right there. The furnace smelts faster, so let's see, we have an iron ingot. We can toss that in there. See how quickly it smelts? If you have a piece of refined iron. There's actually upgraded levels of the furnace, macerator, and extractor that run even faster. And here's the macerator, and we'll get, let's see, we're going to need some coal dust anyway, so we'll throw a piece of coal in there. And you'll see it'll start to macerate it. But while that's doing that, we'll demonstrate much better with, let's say, do we need iron? Yes, iron ore. So let's toss a piece of iron ore in here, huh? There we go, we got our coal dust. So, we're going to need coal dust for something else later, but if we throw iron in there, you see, in the extractor, it's almost done. 12 pieces of rubber. Alright, and once this macerates, it'll generate something really cool. Just give it a second. Ta-da! Any second now, there we go. 2 iron dust. So rather than 1 iron ingot out of a furnace, you get 2 iron dust. And then you put the iron dust in here, it'll generate 1 iron ingot. So I double my amount of resources with that machine. Haha. I like it. Nice. So, it's real good. So eventually we'll have about two of each of these. Should be good enough. Maybe only 1 extractor. The extractor is not really used for a lot of things, but it's handy for some things. We might push this battery box and the battery box and the generator maybe back a space later, especially once we start running our piping. There's a whole bunch of logistics piping I want to run that'll take stuff from the treasure chests up here. Oops. Take stuff and it'll like macerate iron ores and then smelt it and send the iron ingots like up to the treasure chests and anything else to be sorted. And I'll actually have a treasure chest up here next to my door. And I'll come in and I'll just unload everything I want to the treasure chest, and then we'll suck it out with pipes, and then we'll bring it down to my machines down there, and we'll smelt and macerate whatever it has to, and then it will actually sort that stuff out in here, or like if I find some diamonds and some iron ore, it'll macerate the iron ore, and then smelt it and put it in the ores and gems, and the diamond will just go right into the ores and gems and be usable. So, I'll actually just put some of this stuff in there right now. I think that's pretty good for now. I've started building my machines and getting ready for being able to get extra resources, and I got my Klein Star upgrading there. I think 8,000 energy I get into the Klein Star. So we'll just let that sit and work, do its thing. I think the generator's all out energy, and that's not even full. So we're just gonna throw all the coal coke in there. Why not? There we go. Oops. There we go. So next time I think I'll build a neat little item that'll help me out quite a bit. So I think that's good for now. Get my machine started. Toodles.